Do you no more? I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better, I like me better, yeah, yeah.
Relativity that there's no such thing as perfect love, but that does not necessarily mean that you have to be with a person that mistreats you or makes you feel less than and call it tough love, honey. You are worth more than that, okay? So you need to know your worth. Know your worth, honey. Know your worth.
Only see the stars when they're shining so bright. With my heart on my sleeves, we've on the same beam. City lights pop, but my heart being dark. Don't suffocate, cause you only live once, baby. Don't suffocate no more.
Yeah. Purple rain sipping. How can I fall asleep when I'm chasing all my dreams? So I stay awake like the sun. Outshine my shadows, making all this music like.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you guys advice, letting you know how to be happy while you're single. Okay, first of all, I would like to start by saying, honey, being single is not a crime. And just because other people are in a relationship does not mean that you have to feel pressured in order to be in one. And then like you just end up being in something that is not even worthwhile. Okay, cool. Before I get into the video, let's just state a little something. Okay, your girl has done her makeup in a long time. Yeah, I mean, like, that's a sign that my skin is getting better. When I recorded that video, my acne was just like okay, but your girl is getting better, and once my skin is like 100% clear, I'll be dropping my skin routine. Okay, so let's get into this video. Okay, I'll be giving you guys 5 tips. Okay, first, number 5, focus on yourself. Okay, have self-improvement. There's a lot of things that you could do. Okay, just have time alone, you know, just self-introspect. Ask yourself questions like, what did I gain from that relationship? What did I lose from that relationship or situationship? Whatever it was, your crush or something. You ask yourself questions like that, and you ask yourself, like, was I kind of dependent on this person? You know, if I was dependent on this person, what was the reason for that? Ask yourself like certain questions like that, and once you find the answers to those type of questions, you're gonna eventually find different ways to deal with like the emotions. Okay, cool. Number 4, remember, just jumping into something new before you even like, okay, it's like before you close one door, you're opening another door. That is not the one. I stated this in my how to move on video. Yes, if you're still like stuck on somebody and like you're still thinking about that person, you can watch that video. I'll be putting the, I don't know, the tag. I'll be tagging it somewhere there or there. Yes, cool. And yeah, as I said, like I stated in that video, jumping into like a relationship, let's say immediately you guys break up, or like you and somebody else, or like your situationship, crush or whatever did not work out, and then you like jump into something new immediately. That is just not it. Okay, and you can watch that video to like know like a full in-depth explanation. Okay, cool. Number 3, honey, just let's say you're seeing other people in relationships. I already stated, let's say you're seeing other people in relationships and you're like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I alone? Honey, you don't know. Like, half of these people are being cheated on, others are not even happy, some of them are just in it for the flex. So you have to ask yourself this type of question: do you really want to jump into like a relationship just because other people are in the relationship? And like at the end of the day, if you just jump into something and you don't really like the person, let's say like you see this person, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna jump into a relationship with you, you know, just because you're single and I'm single. I don't really like you though, and I don't see a future with you, but I'm just like, you know what, let's just be together just to like pass time. That's not the one, honey. Definitely not the one. That just technically means that you have enormous issues that you need to deal with because you are scared of being alone. Which leads me to number 3, honey. You need to ask yourself why you always feel like you need company, or why you always feel like you cannot be single in a way. So honey, once you ask yourself that question, because the thing is, if you don't gain emotional independence while you're single, you're going to end up getting into a relationship, and then this person is going to be your alpha and omega, and then all of a sudden, if this person messes up, it's going to mess up with your whole mind. Okay, you might end up losing your mind, or like doing something drastic, because I know a couple of people who be like, oh my goodness, him and I broke up, now I'm like slitting my wrist. I mean, like, what is life without him, or like, what is life without her? Oh my goodness, boo-hoo, type of thing. And like, honey, once you gain like your own emotional independence, you will not be extremely phased if like a person cheats on you. Okay, Liz, yes, if you really like the person, you will be faced if that person cheats on you, but it will not hurt as much as a person who's extremely dependent on another person. Because once you're able to stand your ground on your own, then honey, the effect or like the aftermath of a fallen out or like a relationship that did not work will not be as bad as for a person who's extremely dependent. Okay, number 2, once you have gained like your emotional independence, you will know your worth. And honey, when you know your worth, nothing and nobody can stop you. That's when like you're just gonna have like, you're going to reach like what can I say, that peak, the happiness peak, because like you're like, dude, I know who I am, I know myself, I know my value, and nobody's going to take advantage of me or like try to make me feel less than, or end up getting into a relationship whereby a person is just treating you like crap and you just like, I'm in a relationship though, whoa, you know, not a single lady. Yeah, and like, Ali, you do not want that. Okay, number one, happiness over everything. Happiness over everything, honey. Once you are emotionally independent, as I said, you follow all the emotionally independent tips, honey, you will be as happy can be. Like nothing will faze you. And like, honestly, what I can say, like, for me to like conclude this video, I'll just say, once you are happy being alone, then that's when you realize that, you know what, I'm ready for something new, you know. Because if you're still upset and you're all on some, I can't be alone, then you're not ready for a relationship. Okay, what you are ready for is a rebound, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, yeah. Okay, as I was saying, happiness over everything. Once you get your emotional independence, that's when you're just gonna unlock your happiness mode, and you're just gonna be extremely happy. You're gonna be an extremely happy human being. Like, you will find joy in literally the smallest things, like watching a movie probably alone. You just be like, oh my goodness me, this movie was so amazing, it took me places, you know. Going out probably with friends, going I don't know, ice skating, going to a theme park, even though like we like during this pandemic, and we just like, yeah, just doing like a lot of fun things. Okay, and focus on self-improvement. Think about, actually, I already mentioned this in my how to move on video, but I will mention it again, your goals and your ambitions when you are single. Like, let's say you find happiness in achieving something, that right there is what you should be focusing all your energy on. And you just be like, you know what, I want to achieve this. So instead of me just spending my whole day, you know, just being on some, why am I single, I will be doing this, doing that, doing this, this, that, this type of thing. Okay guys, so that's it for my video. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, if it was helpful for you, don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up. Okay, drop a little comment, tell me what's your favorite tip that you liked, or like a little something that you think that I kind of didn't really cover, a little something that you would be like, okay, when I was single, this is what made me happy, and like this could probably help somebody else. So you could like drop your little tips in the comment section for somebody else. And bye, see you next week.
I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better, I like me better, yeah, yeah. I like me better.